A season-long journey follows a path to greatness. A destination. A dream. A quest for excellence. It's your time. A time to compete for a place in Nebraska sports history. Great moments are earned here. Play like a champion. Welcome to the NSAA State Volleyball Championships on NET.
NET Sports, Nebraska's home for sports, is live in Grand Island, Nebraska at the Heartland Event Center for the 2011 NSAA Volleyball Championships, and we begin this afternoon session in Class C2 with the Ord Chanticleers taking on the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. Hello again, everybody. I'm Larry Putney along with Kathy Wieskamp. Great to have you with us as we kick off the afternoon session. This is a celebration of 40 years of crowning champions in Nebraska high school volleyball. And we begin in Class C2 with Ord and Lutheran High. Lutheran High, a team that won it last year, trying to make it 2 in a row. Let's take a look at where these two teams reside.
Lutheran High Northeast is up at Norfolk, so the northeastern part of the state, and Ord right there in the middle.
33-1, 27-6. Let's take a look how they got here. Lutheran High 3-0 over Twin River. They have swept their way to the state championship match. Ord survived a tough one last night, a 5-setter in both the first and second round against Hartington Cedar Catholic and Hastings St. Cecilia. Should be a good one. Ord battle-tested, Lutheran High defending champs. All coming up next on NET Sports.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Time Warner Cable is dedicated to the future of our nation's children. That's why we've launched our Connect a Million Minds initiative. We're asking adults to help us inspire kids through science, technology, engineering, and math. And we're achieving this through local partnerships with FIRST. Across the country, Time Warner Cable employees are helping bring FIRST robotics competitions to the areas we serve. The future of our nation and our children depends on math, science, and technology. Visit connectamillionminds.com to find out what you can do.
U.S. Bank believes in being a community partner through support of the arts, through education, through sports, both high school and college, and benefiting the community at large. U.S. Bank, committed to the communities we serve. Member FDIC.
Sports programming on NET is made possible by a gift from the Dr. Barbara Hibner Estate, inspiring young Nebraska athletes to strive for their fullest potential.
NET Sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by NPPD, Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. And welcome back to Grand Island. The Class C2 State Championship getting set to get underway. Lutheran Northeast and the Ord Chanticleers. And for more, we head to our public address announcer, Steve Living.
Activities Association welcome to the 2011 NSAA Volleyball Championships. Our Class C2 state championship match is between the visiting Ord Chanticleers and the home Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. Now it's time to meet the teams. Here are the Ord Chanticleers. Number 2, Katie Peterson. Number 3, Tiara Krumel. Number 4, Holly Heil. Number 5, Megan Peterson. Number 6, Melanie Reese. Number 7, Haley Orant. Number 8, Kaylee Pelton. Number 9, Sydney Krumel. Number 10, Megan Alexander. Number 11, Molly Welniak. Number 12, Sadie Arduzer. Number 14, Nikki Carson. Number 15, Claire Bretthauer. And number 16, Sydney McKinney. The assistant coaches are Carla Callan, Jen Revereed, and Leanne Smith. The head coach of the Chanticleers is Wendy Alexander. Here are the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. Number 1, Mandy Eaker. Number 2, Megan Gebhardt. Number 4, Kelsey Sunderman. Number 5, Morgan Sunderman. Number 6, Natalie Goobels. Number 7, Shelby Bohe. Number 8, Hannah Knapp. Number 9, Kelsey Dinkle. Number 10, Anne-Marie Becker. Number 11, Jill Winkelbauer. Number 12, Elizabeth Gephardt. Number 14, Jessica Masters. Number 15, Katrina Hughes. And number 20, Kendra Dinkle. The assistant coaches are Nancy Bohe and Carrie Portwood. The head coach of the Eagles is Kathy Gephardt. The officials today are Linda Richling and Mary Lou Marshall. At this time, we ask you to please rise for the presentation of the colors and the singing of our national anthem. The colors are being presented by the Grand Island Senior High Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Colonel McQuan. Today's national anthem will be sung by Papillion La Vista High School Junior Samuel Plum.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
It's all ready to go in Class C2. Terrific job by Samuel Plum of Papillion La Vista with our national anthem. Lutheran Northeast Eagles coming in at 33-1 on the season. The Ord Chanticleers 27-6. Northeast is the #1 seed, ranked #1 by both the Omaha World Herald and the Lincoln Journal-Star. Ord got here with, well, it wasn't an easy route, let's put it that way. 2 5-setters, both 15-12 in getting to the state championship match. They are ranked #4 by the World Herald, #5 by the Lincoln Journal-Star. On an 8-game winning streak are the Chanticleers, and by the way, that's their season long. The longest winning streak of the year, 8 in a row for the Chanticleers, getting hot at the right time.
Absolutely, they've earned their way here, and as you said, they're on a streak right now. They'd like nothing more than finish this season 9 in a row.
I want to remind everyone, you can relive all of your memories of this year's championship match right here in Grand Island by ordering a DVD copy of the NSAA High School Volleyball Championships, just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Visit netnebraska.org, or you can give us a call, 800-868-1868. Get your copy today. So Lutheran Northeast are defending state champs in Class C2. Looking for their 2nd consecutive state championship, won the first ever in the history of the school last year. 4th trip to state, 2nd trip in a row to the championship game. There's head coach Kathy Gebhardt, 150-21 is her career record at Lutheran Northeast, coaching her 2 daughters, Megan Gebhardt and Liz Gebhardt, and there's Wendy Alexander. Wendy, the head coach of the Chanticleers. Underway here in the Class C2 state championship. It'll be interesting to see a team who's had really no challenge here at state, and they haven't really been tested in the Northeast, versus a team like the Chanticleers, who they get in tight situations, they know how to battle through it, they've been here. So a contrast of routes to the state championship match.
And then you can also look at the other side of it. Physically, they've played 2 long 5-set matches for the Chanticleers. And again, Lutheran Northeast, 3, they're fresh as they come in. So there's a lot of factors. It's about today and playing it.
Terrific up and a save, and that left-handed swing of Haley Pelton puts it down.
She's a lefty over there. Blockers are going to need to adjust, key in on the correct shoulder as they set up that block.
So now back to serve, Sydney McKinney. McKinney, 5'9" junior setter for the Chanticleers. Driving serve. Goes to Liz Gebhardt in the middle. She doesn't terminate. Other way in the middle, tips it into the donut, kept alive. They roll it over. Free ball by the Chants, and on the 2-ball, put down the lefty setter. So a lefty hitter and a lefty setter, Nikki Carson.
Nikki Carson goes up, and again, as a lefty, that ball is set into her in a great position to be able to swing aggressively.
Carson, 207 kills on the year. She's a 6-foot left-handed setter, 3-year starter for the Chants. That'll be pushed over by Megan Alexander. Middle, Gebhardt wasn't expecting the set.
She was up early, and actually, as you said, it looked like she was not even expecting it coming to her, just assuming it was going on by.
Good pass, pushed outside. And the kill.
Great swing there by Jill Winklebauer. Going down line, going that deep part of the court. She just gets up, good extension, good high hand. You can see how the arm fully extended as she contacted.
2 Eagle points, 2 Winklebauer kills. Dinkel with the serve. They'll push this across for a free ball for Lutheran High. Go to Liz Gebhardt. Other way, Alexander. Nice job keeping it alive. Outside. Winklebauer can't finish. Gebhardt pushes it over, tipped right back. Liz Outside, the cut shot by Megan Alexander wide.
Alexander came in very aggressive, hard, just didn't get on top of that ball, sent it a real flat shot. By the time she got inside, she didn't have a lot of court to swing at. Just narrowed it up for her, sent it wide.
Left-handed swing, Nikki Carson.
Carson, we've seen her set, we've seen her here swinging away at the ball. Again, that left arm, blockers are going to have to recognize several lefties on the Chanticleers side. Again, your blocking has to line up accordingly. You got to really kind of rethink where you're setting up.
And again, just a tip by the lefty, Nikki Carson.
Good start for her.
5-3, chance on top. And rolled over, and a kill by Northeast.
Just a tempo ball here. If you look at Winklebauer, just kind of good control of the ball, place it right in that 6 zone.
Big swing in the middle. Pounded by Katie Peterson, the senior middle.
Peterson, again, no mercy there. She's coming in aggressive, hard, is ready to roll.
Peterson, a 4-year starter for the Chants. 212 digs, 136 kills on the year. Outside, Dinkle's hit is dug. Other way from that left side. Welniak with the kill.
Another big kill there. Welniak coming in aggressive. They're not holding back. I like how they've started. Very strong, very confident.
Here's Holly Heil. Unloads right between the blocker, through the block of Carson.
Kelsey Dinkle, big swing there on the outside, just really driving it through.
Gebhardt now to serve. A swing by Welniak, blocked back. Megan Gebhardt there.
Just sealed that up. Bohe worked hard to get the close. Here you can see getting over there, and she takes that whole ball, pops it back right at the Chanticleers.
Shelby Bohe also there. A tip into the middle, kept alive. Out of the back row, Gebhardt. Outside, Welniak blocked back and in.
Just caught that sideline. The blockers had their hands over the net, and they were fortunate enough to get it to land in the court. Look here, you see both of them right there. You can see that last final push by Bohe.
I'll leave it at 7. Tip, good up. Carson sets in the middle, another tip. Really keeping them off pace. Peterson with another tip.
That tip, that short shot, it's low to the net, doesn't give you the defenders very much time to make a play on the ball.
Carson now back to serve. Sent over by Gebhardt. Well, behind her, right down the line. Net into the net on the swing by Kaylee Pelton. Point to Lutheran Northeast. All even at 8. Tip at the net. Peterson got it.
Peterson just did a great job getting her hands into that high base position. She pushed it over, she stayed in, kept her hands high and was prepared, pushed that back across.
Now Peterson back to serve. Good hustle, Peterson. Outside, Alexander, push back. Going the opposite way. This time to Welniak, who can't finish. And a free ball for Ord.
Ord coming in with 3 quick attacks on that free ball.
And the swing from the middle.
Lutheran Northeast really did a nice job as Chanticleers came in that quick transition. They were balanced and ready and ran it right back.
Here's Kelsey Dinkle serving. Lefty Pelton is long. They want to touch. They got it.
Just
point to the chance, yep.
Yep.
For Molly Welniak now, the 5'11" senior outside hitter. 97 kills on the year. Tip into the net. Just miscommunication between Bohe and her setter.
Just timing issues there. Just it's critical though. It's so critical on any type of quick transition.
Chance now with a 2-point lead. Right down the middle comes Anne-Marie Becker, and Becker with the kill.
Becker comes in and takes that hard angle shot out of the middle. Turns around, let's go, let's go.
Second kill for Becker. Serve of Shelby Bohe. Left-handed into the net. All here in set number 1. Outside to Alexander, off the block and out. So Megan Alexander with the kill. She leads the team in kills and aces, a 3-year starter. With a chance.
You can see she's very dynamic as she comes in. She gets off, she comes in hard, swings, tries to really break that block apart, and here she just used it to her advantage.
Driving serve pushed outside the swing by Winklebauer. Right back at him.
Nikki Carson right in the middle of that. She's over on that right side, setting that block up. Great close, great teamwork, but I believe Nikki pretty much took the charge on that one.
Tip tried Gebhardt, back across. Off of the block on the right side, Anne-Marie Becker. Becker with 3 kills here early in set 1.
Great run across the front here. She did a nice job. She goes out as she rotates to the back, but great series across the front.
Kendra Dinkle, the 5'5" libero to serve. Carson tried to tip at it, a little tight to the net, not much she could do.
Tight and a little bit inside. Her being a lefty, that ball's got to travel all the way across because it's crossing her body, trying to get over to that hitting shoulder. So a ball that's pulled inside there is very difficult, or is more difficult for a lefty.
Dinkle off the top of the tape and gets the friendly roll for the ace.
Dinkle just sneaks that one on over. Sometimes the net can be to your advantage. Really, that's just a quick reaction. Anybody has to try and see that's happening and just react and respond.
And Dinkle with another ace. Back-to-back aces by Kendra Dinkle.
She's serving tough back there. She's really getting behind that ball, driving it. Serve reception is struggling right now.
And a timeout called by Ord. Down by 2, 15-13. So we are here in the 2011 C2 State Championship Showdown. Let's take a look at the 2010 matchup.
The Eagles of Lutheran High Northeast made quick work of Cedar Catholic, sweeping them to claim the school's first ever state championship. A rematch of the regular season, which ended with the Eagles winning in 5 sets. Lutheran High managed to make this a quick win behind a balanced attack that featured Mallory Weaver, Kelsey Dinkle,
So we apologize for those technical difficulties. Lutheran went on to win the state championship last year convincingly, and back trying to make it 2 in a row this year. So the Chants take the timeout, down by 2 at 15-13. It's a 4-0 Northeast run right now.
Just great serving here by Kendra Dinkle. Just really driving that ball, frustrating the serve reception.
And it again, pulls the setter outside that 10-foot line. Outside, Winklebauer can't get it down, but Winklebauer off of the pass and out, so the kill will go to Jill Winklebauer, her 5th kill.
Just great control of the ball by Winklebauer.
A 5-0 run now.
In the middle, tipped over, good coverage. Chase it down. Gebhardt will give Ord a free ball. Carson goes behind her. Swiped at. Heil can't get it down. Winkelbauer, no touch. Yes, the touch. No. No one saw a touch point to Ord, so that stops that 5-0 run by Northeast.
Great stretch there for the Eagles.
Gave them a 2-point advantage at 16-14. It's from 2 down to 2 up in the run.
Not bad transition there, or switch.
Good idea by Carson. Tried to tip to the open floor. Northeast beginning to get used to that left-handed tip.
Confusion there.
Boy, fired at by Liz Gebhardt, but just wide.
Gebhardt has a lot of power. There she just misses and goes wide, but again, she can really hammer that ball.
Alexander with the serve. Carson on the slide. Nice attack in system. Peterson puts it down. 4 kills for Peterson.
And again, great pass off the serve reception. Again, that allowed them to be in system, and then again, your offense really can function very well.
Back to Winkelbauer. Missed timing there, all even at 16. Now Chance up 17-16. So a 3-0 run now by Ord. Look at a 4-0 run. Out of the back row, the attack finds the back line.
Just catches that back line, but that's exactly what the Eagles wanted. Stop that run, got it in bounds, and ball back in their hands.
Dinkle with the kill, her second. Gebhardt runs and gets it, rolls it over, good save. Outside, Heil into the net.
Heil tries to turn and take that down the line. Just takes it to the bottom of the net.
Serve is long. Well, back and forth in set number 1. 18 all between Lutheran Northeast and Ord. Holly Heil, senior middle, 5'9". Outside, wound up and
Big
fired
swing.
away. Good defense by Ord. Free ball again. A little tight to the net. Blocked and out. Off of the hands of Gebhardt and out. Nice aggressive swing.
Big swing, like you said, very aggressive, powerful. Here you get to see again. Again, she just goes hard at it. And if the blocker's hands are in position right, that ricochet, it's going to rebound. And the advantage to the Chanticleers.
Holly Heil now to serve again. Came in with 46 aces into the state tournament. Unloads into the tape. 4 hits, so Ord now with a 2-point advantage and a timeout called by Lutheran High Northeast. So I want to apologize earlier for the technical difficulties as we look back at the 2010 state championship showdown in C2. We're going to take one more look at it. The Eagles of Lutheran High Northeast made quick work of Cedar Catholic, sweeping them to claim the school's first ever state championship. A rematch of the regular season, which ended with the Eagles winning in 5 sets. Lutheran High managed to make this a quick win behind a balanced attack that featured Mallory Weaver, Kelsey Dinkle, and Liz Gebhardt. Though the Lady Trojans got off to a fast start in set 1, their unforced errors at set point allowed the Eagles an opportunity that they never relinquished as they won 26-24 and continued on through sets 2 and 3, taking those 25-10 and 25-22. And with momentum on their side, the Lutheran High Eagles took home the Class C2 state championship. So now here back again, try to make it 2 in a row. So Chance on top, 2018. Chance in the middle of a 7-2 run. It's been a first set of runs. Northeast goes on a 4-0 run to regain the lead, and back comes Ord, and that's into the net. Eagles back to within a 1. Tried to run Peterson on the slide. She's been effective here in set number 1. Peterson 5 kills, very aggressive attacker.
Just a good jumper. You can see out there she really jumps well.
As does Carson, but that is wide and long. So now back to even. So out of that timeout, Northeast puts together a couple of points and evens it at 20. Gebhardt serves. Back to Carson.
Oh!
Wow.
Unloads. Here you get a look at it again. Just that quick swing snap right on top.
Carson introduces herself to Jill Winklebauer.
You better block me.
And confusion there as both Gebhardt and Winklebauer went after
both players trying to be
ball.
aggressive there, and that's the good thing. It's just a matter of communication, calling it, talking, and cleaning that up.
Chance had a 2-0 run of their own, and now 22-21. Eagles with the serve, trying to tie it. Chases that down. The Welniak swing is long. We are even at 22. What a great opening set here.
I was just going to say, it's just back and forth here.
Megan Gebhardt serves, a little long.
It looks like.
So back-to-back service errors. Chance with a 1-point advantage, 2 away from set 1.
Just a great start here. This first set's just been back and forth. Both teams playing very well.
A little tight. Gebhardt, they're going to call two hits. Megan trying to pull that out of the net, and a timeout called by Kathy Gebhardt. So at 24-22, a Chance on top and 1 away, and the Eagles will take a timeout. Well, NET would like to invite you to have a sneak peek at a special documentary in the production at NET. It's called The Great Plains, America's Lingering Wild. It was shot in high def, and the program will feature nature photographer Michael Forsberg. So you want to log on to netnebraska.org/YouTube to watch this sneak peek of the Great Plains, America's Lingering Wild. Good look at that Ord crowd. Looking on as their Chants are 1 away from taking set number 1. Good crowd here for this Class C2 showdown.
Great crowd, lots of red and blue here filling up the Heartland Event Center.
Set point number 1. Katie Peterson will serve. Kept alive. Pushed over, free ball. Northeast goes middle. Back row, not afraid to attack it, but long, no touch by Peterson.
Peterson being aggressive from the back row. That's just normal routine, just been a little bit long here. They still got another shot here. And set point.
In the middle tip, good coverage. Outside and in. And the Chants take set number 1, 25-23.
Big first set win for the Chanticleers. Again, back and forth, battling it. Feels good to come out on top, especially for that first one.
So Ord takes the first, 25-23 in Grand Island.
Power Drive electric car program gives high school students a hands-on way to apply studies. Learn about electricity and energy efficiency, and develop skills that will benefit them throughout their lives. Nebraska Public Power District encourages students and teachers to get involved. Schools have the power to make it happen. For information on Power Drive, visit oppd.com or nppd.com.
So I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said that there's no way we can afford college.
Here, check educationquest.org. See? They have information about grants, scholarships, and other ways to pay for college. You can even go to their office, and they'll show you what to do.
Education Quest Foundation offers services to help students plan and pay for college. To learn more, visit educationquest.org.
Education Quest helped us get to college.
And they can help you too.
Watch the NSAA High School Football Championships on NET1 and NET HD November 21st and 22nd. Check your local listings for game times or visit netnebraska.org.
Don't miss our live Nebraska Sports Collectors Edition on Tuesday, December 6th, right after Big Red Wrap-Up. It'll be a full hour with special guests like Johnny Rogers and other Husker, Mav, and Blue Jay guests. Plus, you'll have a chance to support NET and get your holiday gift shopping done all at the same time. That's Tuesday, December 6th at 8 Central.
Along with Adrian Fiala, I'm Kevin Kugler. Don't miss the next Big Red Wrap-Up.
And Kevin will recap the Penn State game with Lincoln Journal-Star sports writer Brian Christopherson.
Join us each Tuesday for Big Red Wrap-Up right here on NET, Nebraska's home for sports.
NET Sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is being brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska, one less thing to worry about. And by Education Quest Foundation, improving access to college through scholarships, grants, and college planning services. Now we're back in Grand Island, a Heartland Events Center. First set in the books. It's Ord over Lutheran Northeast in set number 1. Let's take a look at the stats from that first set.
Pretty even as you look down the list. Chanticleers a little bit edge in the kills category. 2 aces apiece. And actually the Eagles with 2 blocks to 1 on the Chanticleers. So very evenly matched, very similar to our score.
Ready now for set number 2. Ord coming in with a 27-6 record. Some of their starters for part of the year. Talked about one of their biggest wins was earlier this year in the semifinal. Maybe one of the biggest wins Coach Wendy Alexander said she's had in her career was that semifinal victory, 15-12.
If they win this, she'll up the ante, and right. This will get to be that, get the honor of the biggest victory.
Well, the first set they lost handily yesterday, 25-9 to Hastings St. Cecilia. Swing there, wide, no touch, point Chanticleers.
And the Chanticleers really, as you watch them out on the court, a lot of energy, a lot of positive, a lot of team coming together, those kind of things. They had to rely on those things to get to this point, and it really seems that they're continuing, to feed off one another.
They were down 2-0 to Hastings St. Cecilia, so anytime you're in that situation, you need to generate a little self-motivation, dig out of that hole. In fact, they won the third game 27-25.
To stay alive to get here.
And here they are.
Yeah.
Yep. Kill there by Gebhardt.
You get one more chance to see that big swing and the block. Gebhardt does a nice job pulling. She's, you got a lot of arms. You got a big challenge in front of you when she's across the net.
Into the net. Tried to pull that pass out of the net and just slid in. Did Sydney McKinney. McKinney sets when Nikki Carson moves to the front, and when Carson moves to the back, she will set. So
that 6-2 system using 2 setters, and they both get the opportunity to do both roles, hitter and setter.
Big block by Liz Gebhardt, who got the hand on that. 4-year starter for the Eagles.
And again, strong. She really seals her shoulders and strong as she penetrates across the net. 6'2". Again, very strong through that shoulder girdle.
Dinkle with another ace. 3rd ace of this match for Dinkle.
She created a nice run in set number 1 back there at that service line. 2 aces in that one, adds 1 more here. She can really get her team on a roll. with that serve.
She is serving tough. Even that pass well off. Outside, Winklebauer is dug. Free ball for the Eagles. Got a couple of these in a row. On the slide goes Gebhardt. Got it.
Nice transition there on that one. Again, Gebhardt coming around on the backside this time. Nice timing. Got her the ball in a good position.
Eagles out quick to a 6-1 lead over the Chants in set number 2. NET Sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by NPPD, Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. Well, glad you could join us here in Grand Island for the Girls State Volleyball Championships. Hope that you can join us 1 week from Monday as the NSAA 2011 Football Championships get underway at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. You can see all the action live November 21st and 22nd, Monday and Tuesday on NET television. And the NSAA State High School Football Championships. Visit netnebraska.org/sports to pick up the schedule of all the games and see when your favorite team might be playing. It's down and a point to the Chanticleers, so good time out there by Wendy Alexander. Regroup, stops that 6-0 run.
Just stop that serve, make that server think back there and try and give your serve receive just a little break, a little mental break as well as reorganizing.
Outside, Heil, just long.
Heil just getting underneath that ball, sending it long. She knew as soon as it left her hand.
Tip in the middle, right into the net. So the Chants really not only dealing with the Eagles, but themselves right now as well. Hitting errors, the biggest culprit here, down 8-2.
Peterson there just really almost overthinking that. She came in aggressive and thought, I'm going to change this up here real quick. And that created that error.
Outside, tip tried just over the net.
It bounced.
Outside, the big swing and down. Kill, Kelsey Dinkle, her third kill.
Dinkle really wound up on that one, got off and swung away. Paid off.
And now on top, 9-2 in set number 2. And into the net, hitting error.
Another error here on Heil. Just getting in the rhythm here, struggling a bit. And make a change just to give her a break mentally.
Sydney Crummel now into the game, 5'9" junior outside hitter. Behind to Carson, who tried line, good dig, Winklebauer. Dinkle long.
Just long, again, struggling to get on top of the ball. It's just critical to stay behind, have that angle. Sometimes sets don't allow, and you work hard to do what you can with them. Just try and better the ball. That's kind of the goal, the mission. Every time the ball is passed on, you try to do something a little bit, adds to it.
Gebhardt goes right back to her. She tries the donut. Good coverage. No touch, wide.
Great defensive position there by Lutheran. Right on the sidelines, knew right where they were at to allow that ball to go.
Well, here's Liz Gebhardt on her way to Wayne State next year to play collegiate volleyball. Carson pounds away. Nikki Carson, good-looking junior.
Very good-looking junior, and she does it all. She serves aggressively. She's a great hitter. She's a setter. Here she comes in and reads the block. The blockers are pushed inside. Great. Gave me a line. I'll take it.
Net serve, and it's 12-4. So here's Megan Gebhardt now back to serve. One of Kathy Gebhardt's 2 daughters on the team, Megan and Liz.
Family affair here, all of them playing and setter to the sister. It's kind of a fun.
Kathy Gebhardt, coach with 5 children, 2 of them playing here today. Kept alive.
Just perseverance here.
And big block. Dinkle was right there, along with, looked like Bohe and Dinkle.
Right, I was going to say, I think Bohe in the middle there. Yep, both of them come in. Great block. Well executed.
And another timeout called by Wendy Alexander, down 13-4. We are in set number 2. Ord took the first. Eagles coming back in the second.
Don't miss the Nebraska Sports Collectors Edition on Tuesday, December 6th, right after Big Red Wrap-Up. It'll be a full hour packed with special guests and a great chance for you to support NET. You can do holiday shopping from the comfort of your home and add to your own sports collection.
That's right. We'll feature NET sports highlights from the past year, and special guests Trev Alberts, Johnny Rogers, and Adrian Fiala will provide their insights. Plus, we'll have a fantastic slate of thank you gifts like baseball signed by Jabba Chamberlain, The Catch posters autographed by Matt Davison and Scott Frost, 3 decades of excellence footballs autographed by NU Heisman winners, and many other unique collectibles for NET sports partners. So won't you join us? That's Tuesday, December 6th at 8 Central on NET.
And I can't tell if that's...
Welcome back to Grand Island, Heartland Events Center. The Eagles taking charge here, 13-4 in set number 2. Timeout by the Chanticleers, trying to slow down this run. Outside Dinkle, got a touch there. Good up by Alexander. Welniak, no touch and long. 14-4 now, largest lead of the match by the Eagles or by either team.
Or just really struggling to get their offense going here in set number 2. We had several hitting errors, and just really, they're really kind of hurting themselves at this point. We just need to get that cleaned up. And a huge block here doesn't hurt either by the Eagles. They're setting up, they're creating some problems of their own for the Chanticleers.
Megan Gebhardt now back to serve. 15-4. Out of the back row, Megan Alexander long. So it really is a bit of self-inflicted pain here by the Ord Chanticleers. Talked about it earlier in this same set, but it continues.
The good thing about that, you can turn that around. Right. You know, you have control, and again, so just got to get something started here. Katie Peterson trying to get something started. She's one of this team's leaders. She's somebody who can get things going the right direction for the Chanticleers.
6 kills now for Katie Peterson. She's now back to serve. Roll out of the back row. Outside. Very tight to the net, but got a hand on it, and Alexander put it down.
Alexander does a great job. That is a tough ball she got, but she did something, she bettered it. She went up after it and stayed aggressive.
Good pass. Sets behind her. And the kill.
Just real tight ball popped up. There's backspin on it coming up off of Peterson, but Carson didn't have much room at all. Catches the tape, and she doesn't have too many options as that ball pops out of the net.
Good tough serve by Dinkle.
Yes.
Boy, that just dove, didn't it?
Yep.
Outside, Winklebauer. Other way, the roll shot. Alexander can't get it down. Off the hands and the kill, Winklebauer. 6 kills for Jill Winklebauer, 5'7" senior outside hitter.
Winklebauer there, it was kind of a tight ball, tough ball. She just went hard at the block and just said, I'm going to battle up against you.
And again, big block at the net. Eagles, Liz Gebhardt and friends.
Bohe, I think, in the middle of that too. Again, really just the block has really been a strong impact here in set number 2. Really setting up well, frustrating the attackers on the Chanticleer side.
That goes off the block, tools the hands, and the kill. Now 19-7.
If you can't beat the block, then you use the block for your advantage.
There's a look at head coach Kathy Gebhardt. Her team rolling here in set 2, up 19-7.
That block again, closing up tight.
Alexander is dug. 4 hits.
Couldn't quite get that clearance over the net. Chanticleers get that ball in their hands.
Gebhardt behind her. And Bohe.
Beautiful swing, great shot down the line. Her second kill. Here you get a chance to look at it again. They gave her line. She recognized and delivered.
And the kill, back comes Alexander from the left side.
Alexander here has kicked it up a notch a little bit, pushing here after that series of errors. She's really kind of heating up here, making a difference. She can do that. She's very dynamic up there and again, very explosive. That's tough.
Service error.
Yep.
21-9. 4 away are the Eagles from evening it at 1 apiece. Free ball for the Eagles. Tough free ball to handle. Touched her.
Just couldn't quite get her arm out of there quick enough, made the right decision.
So now Kendra Dinkle.
He served well.
Carson was wide. 2 away now, 23-9 here in set 2. Eagles flexing their muscle a bit here. And the ace.
4, I believe that is.
4 aces for Kendra Dinkle in the match.
As I watch that ball, it's just a great floater. That ball just comes at you, no spin, and it just has that last-minute movement, and it's just hard to read.
Carson blocked back, but out. So Carson with another kill.
Nice, good, quick tempo there by McKinney to Carson. Push that pace.
7 kills now for Carson. Here's Alexander back to serve. Set point for the Eagles at 24-10, and they got it. Jill Winklebauer put it down. Winklebauer with 7 kills in the match, and we are all even at a set apiece. 25-10, Eagles in set number 2.
Animal agriculture is vital to Nebraska. Livestock production not only contributes to our food supply, but also helps our rural communities. Livestock provides revenue for schools, creates jobs, supports Main Street, and enhances the future for farm families. The Nebraska Soybean Board's Animal Agriculture Initiative works to encourage growth of responsible livestock enterprises to benefit agriculture and Nebraska.
Every day here in Nebraska, you work hard to build a life for your family and take care of them. You do your part, and we're working hard to do ours. We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. From Scottsbluff to Scribner, you can count on us to help protect your family and your future. Today and tomorrow, we're here where you are, and we work for you.
One of the things to me that was very valuable about NET is that I haven't always lived in Nebraska. And when I moved to Nebraska a few years ago, one of the first ways that I received information on the new state and the new city I'd moved to was through viewing NET. Very early on, we turned on that channel and saw Beef State, and we saw a program about Omaha history and the Creightons. And so I learned about, the new place I had moved to through viewing public television.
NET tells Nebraska's stories, and your support makes that possible. Thank you.
Don't miss America in Primetime.
Television is first and foremost about storytelling.
Most writers have always wanted to delve into the soul and what makes us tick.
It can, at its best, kind of bring people together and help define a culture.
Sunday night on NET1.
NET sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by NPPD, Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. Along with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putnam. Good to have you with us here at the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island for the 2011 NSAA Volleyball Championships. We've crowned 3 champs already today. Here's the stats from set number 2 between the Chants and the Eagles.
Looking down the list, the Chanticleers lead in all categories other than those last 2. Those last 2 service aces, 4 of them, all 4 of them by Kendra Dinkelman. The blocks, huge difference in set number 2. The block of this Eagle squad, they were an opposing force up at the net.
Well, next Friday night, NET News takes you inside the world of gang activity in Nebraska. You can find out what a convict-turned-minister is trying to do to keep kids from turning to street violence in Omaha. Plus, visit Columbus to see the growth of gangs in rural Nebraska and their appeal to young people. That's Gang Fight Nebraska. It airs Friday night at 7 Central on NET1, as well as NET HD. Underway here, set number 3. I'll leave it at a set apiece, and the Eagles strike first. Big block by Gebhardt, along with Bohe out there maybe with her.
That block right off here sets the tone again. That was, I think, the difference maker in set number 2 is the block and the airs that Chanticleers struggled in their swings.
Arson goes outside, and a kill by Megan Alexander.
Alexander, big, powerful swinger on the outside, got out and really drove to that ball.
Sydney McKinney back in now, the junior setter, 5'9". Rolled over. I'll say it was called a legal hit, or was it down?
Illegal hit.
Illegal hit.
Just felt it sat there. She called a carry and sat in the hands too long.
So here's Kendra Dinkel now serving. Dinkel nearly another ace.
Right, and again,
already.
Yeah, she's creating problems on serve receive. Again, even if she's not getting the ace, she's frustrating them, taking him out of system.
Out of the back row. Run down is couldn't turn it. A big swing by Liz Gebhardt doesn't finish. Alexander the other way, but Gebhardt there along with Megan Gebhardt.
The Gebhardt combination right there is tough. 2 young ladies, look at them, in sync, and great penetration across the net. Great view there.
6 blocks already by Liz Gebhardt. And right on the line. Another ace, make it 5.
What a service performance she has had so far, and we're only just starting set number 3. 5 service aces.
She has out-aced Ord 5-zip on her own. And another kill at the net. Eagles on top here to start set 3, 5-1. Kendra Dinkle came into the state with 58 aces, second on the team, putting on a serving clinic tonight. Holly Heil there with the kill. Megan Alexander will serve. Down 5-2, good short serve. Gebhardt goes behind her. Winklebauer can't terminate, then out of the back row. Off the top of the tape, on the overpass. Slide now, Gebhardt puts it down.
Great transition there. Gebhardt comes around, the timing there on that backside slide. Here you get a chance to look at it. She's chasing and takes it back across the body into that 6 zone, that middle back area.
Carson off the top of the block, kept alive. Free ball for the Chants. Carson upset with herself on that one. Had open 4, tried to take it over on 2 and into the net.
Again, you know, she's just aggressive, strong player up in the net. That one just didn't get executed as she liked. We've seen her be very successful with that already in this match.
Big, powerful block, but out off of the hand of Kelsey Dinkle. Dinkle now with 5 kills in the match. And 8-2, and a quick timeout by Wendy Alexander. Why not? Eagles on top of the Chanticleers, 8-2. We are in set number 3.
When you support your PBS station, you're doing more than supporting the programs you love. You're supporting possibilities. You're making sure there's a place for independent voices, ideas, and perspectives. You're opening children's minds, helping them discover who they are and what they can be. You're giving everyone the chance to find inspiration from the arts. And you're opening doors to the wonders of the world. To discover more, experience more, be more. Support possibilities. Support your PBS station.
Back in Grand Island, it's 8-2, Eagles on top. 25-10, Eagles won set number 2. Chanticleers took set number 1, 25-23, and another service ace by Lutheran Northeast. That's now 6 aces by the team. Last one coming by Joe Winklebauer, that one long. Megan Alexander back in for Ord. Holly Heil back to serve for the 3rd seed Ord Chanticleers. Gebhardt couldn't get that to go. Carson sets behind her. Alexander, all she could do is push to the back row.
Good location. You got to send it over, make them run.
On the slide, going to Peterson, doesn't get it down. Middle, Gebhardt is dug. Outside, Welniak sent back.
Great coverage there by Heil.
Welniak tipped it. Coverage the other way as well.
Great rally we have going here. Nice, pops it back into her court. That's critical.
Dinkle pushes it over. Carson goes outside. Welniak, no. On the slide, tip. Got it.
Finds a way. Liz Gebhardt just finds that little open shot right there in that front zone. She comes around, the blockers have pinched in, and so that edge of the court is available.
10-3 now, up by 7. Sent back, Carson tried it on 2, couldn't get it over. Now 11-3. Serving is Liz Gebhardt, the 4-year starter for Northeast. Megan Gebhardt tried the dump. Outside, Welniak tips it across. Good dig. Dinkle, back row, Gebhardt. Ed Hustle got it over on 2, overpass, tried to put it down.
Both teams really slid all the way over. Great effort there by Katie Peterson pursuing that ball. You just can't go keep on sliding underneath and
right
onto the other side. You're encroaching into their playable area.
Lift called.
And then you can have a double contact on serve receive, but it can't sit in there.
Gotcha.
And so if it sits in there, it's considered a lift. It was held ball versus a double contact.
Yeah. That's why you're here, Kathy Wieskamp.
The little intricate details.
13-3 Eagles in set 3. NET Sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is being brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska. One less thing to worry about. And by Education Quest Foundation, improving access to college through scholarships, grants, and college planning services. We are back along with Kathy Wieskamp. I'm Larry Putney. 13-3 Eagles on top, and you know the service game is really being owned right now by the Eagles.
Absolutely. They have 7 service aces and 2 errors, which again you get with some aggressiveness on the serve, or no aces and 4 errors. So that's a 9-point swing when you kind of total those together. Those are freebie points just handed over. And if we look at the score, Eagles right now up by 10. Obviously, that's been spread over all 3.
Right.
But you get.
Yep. Now there's a service error, so 3 service errors now.
We cursed them.
Yeah, well, you did, I think, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've done enough wrong today. 13-4 outside. Swing is long by, I think it was Dinkle. Yep, Dinkle on the outside.
Kelsey Dinkle swinging away on the outside, just a little long.
Carson now will serve. Quick in the middle. Shelby Bohe puts it down. Bohe with her 3rd kill of the match.
Nice quick transition there. Here you can see they're coming in quick, and again that one-on-one just takes it off the edges of the blocker's arms.
Outside, big block. Tipped over into the net, called on Ord.
Ball just a bad spot for the attacker, and went on over, and the attacker's trying to make a strong play. Just need an adjustment, help each other out there.
Shelby Bohe went up after it, but fell on their side, looking for a back row. 5. Well, they did get the back row attack, so back row, or was it over the top?
Carson was in the back row. She kind of sneaked and sent it over, and kind of sneakily jumped in. I recognized that she was being very coy there.
And there, Carson blocked back. Bohe.
Yeah, Bohe up there, huge block. It's just solid. She's one-on-one here, so she lines straight up one-on-one. Again, wins the battle.
Bohe, Dinkle, Becker up front for Eagles. A strong front 3, and they power right through it on the kill by Kidney Crummel.
Sydney Crummel comes in. They made that change, that adjustment, trying to get something going, and a nice big swing for her.
(17-6) here in set number 3. Alexander couldn't finish. Dinkle tries and couldn't get it down. Back to Alexander again. She rolls it that time, not there. Gebhardt sets in the middle. Bohe no. Another long rally. Pushed over by Dinkle. Good up by Peterson. But the push, a simple push to deep corner, wins the point.
And that's, if you're out of system, a great place is to push to those deep courts. Make the players pursue balls, go to those deep corners so they're running towards the edges of the court, not towards the center of the court, feeding right into a quicker transition.
Served by Dinkle. Tipped back over, now push deep corner. Just not quite on top of it was Winklebauer. Went long, 18-7.
I believe she even caught that on her wrist, didn't even get her hand on that. So again, your wrist doesn't have good control of the ball, don't have that surface to control it like your hand.
Off the top of the block by Winklebauer. Other way, tip try. Alexander can't get it down. Outside. Long rallies here back to back.
Both of teams really just staying organized, pursuing. Even if they can't get an attack off, they're making a strong play with the ball.
Nothing for Alexander there. Now outside of Winklebauer. Winklebauer finishes it.
Line shot, makes that middle back rotate to that corner and gets it to fall.
Becker, Anne-Marie Becker, number 10, it was.
Yes.
Anne-Marie Becker on the kill, not 11. Important when they play that DVD back.
Good correction.
That's right.
Trying to see their ponytails covering up.
That's right. Into the net by Dinkle.
Dinkle taking an aggressive swing at the ball, just catches the top of the tape.
$19-8. Good pass. Gebhardt to Gebhardt.
Big
Delivers.
swing there. Very nice contact on that ball. As you mentioned, Gebhardt to Gebhardt, that combination, when that timing is down, is tough to stop. Very well done.
Dinkle's serve again, that time into the net. So first real service error by Dinkle. And as soon as we mentioned how well they were doing in not pulling the service errors, they've now had two, yeah. And the kill by Peterson on the slide.
Katie Peterson does a nice job. That ball, she really just leaps well and goes up after it. Made a strong play on it.
7 kills now by Katie Peterson. And the ace. So here come the Chants back to within 9 at 20-11. Long way to go here in set 3, but showing some life is Ord. That'll be pushed over. Free ball for the Chanticleers. Carlson on 2, got it. No doubt what she was doing there.
Nope, but she went up and did it well.
Yep.
And that's why it worked.
20-12, Chants with 3 straight.
One more look at that. Strong, aggressive.
Well, I want to remind everybody that there is a way to relive these memories for years to come. You can pick up a DVD copy of the NSAA High School Volleyball Championships for just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. You can visit netnebraska.org or call 800-868-1868 for your copy today. (2019) here in set number 3. Set 1. The Chanticleers stormed out of the gate, took a 25-23, but it was all Northeast in set number 2. 25-10. And it's been much the same here for most of this third set. 20-12 now, Eagles still on top, and Lutheran Northeast takes a timeout after a 3-point run by Ord. So let's see if Ord can continue that run out of the timeout. Alexander with the serve. Good pass. Once again, it was Gebhardt setting Liz Gebhardt. Megan that time to Liz on the slide and got it.
Liz coming around on the backside. She's really getting more success from that. Whether it's the timing is getting a little cleaner, but again, we've started to see that slide be effective for Gebhardt.
Outside, Carson tries the tip. Gebhardt kept it alive. Dinkle goes line and is wide. 21-13. It was a 4-1 run by Ord. Long way to go to get back in it. Good pass, Gebhardt outside. Dinkle delivered.
Big swing there, and again, it starts with a great pass. Passes right in the hands of Megan Gebhardt. She had all options available. Blockers had to hold, and again, that advantage definitely goes to the serve reception team.
And the ace by Liz Gebhardt. 23-13, 8 service aces on the night for Lutheran Northeast. Struggling with serve receive again there, making another ace. So 9 aces, 2 back-to-back here by Gebhardt, and we are at set point in the third, 24-13. Pulls the setter off of the line. Gebhardt, and the kill by Bohe. So Shelby Bohe with the kill, closes it out in set number 3. And it's been all Eagles in set 2 and 3. They've outscored them 50-23 in the last 2 sets.
What inspired me to pursue a career in technology was the fact that I have kids. We need the internet. They wouldn't be able to do any of their research without it. It's really important for our children to think science and technology is important. I believe that all kids should look towards technology because that's where the world is going. Get involved in all of the science activities because all of that experience can lead you a long way.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
We'd like to say we have the good life in our state. And for more than 40 years, Nebraska Public Power District has kept the good life running smoothly for Nebraskans. We are driven to go above and beyond with a spirit to provide reliable, affordable electricity with outstanding customer service each and every day. Because in the end, we want to make the good life better for all. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
America's export of soybeans helps the U.S. maintain a positive agricultural trade balance. Nebraska contributes half of its soybeans for export. The protein and oil content in soybeans enhance the growing demand for higher protein diets. The Nebraska Soybean Board promotes research to develop new soybean varieties with higher protein and oil content for major agricultural markets. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up.
On Nova, welcome to the bizarre realm of tiny atoms and particles.
There's a sense in which things don't like to be tied down to just one location.
Make a quantum leap into a startling new reality, the fabric of the cosmos.
Wednesday night at 8 Central Time on NET1.
NET Sports coverage of the 2011 NSAA State Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by NPPD, Nebraska Public Power District, applauding the dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship of Nebraska's high school athletes. By the Nebraska Soybean Board, encouraging the use of renewable biodiesel fuels for a healthier environment. For information, nebraskasoybeans.org. And by Time Warner Cable, inspiring young people to build the skills they need in science, technology, engineering, and math to become the problem solvers of tomorrow. NET Sports is in Grand Island, Nebraska, bringing you the 2011 NSAA State High School Volleyball Championships. There's a graphical representation of what we had just mentioned, 50-23. Lutheran High has outscored Ord in the last 2 sets, and it has been a dominant performance from the service line and from a hitting perspective.
As we look at statistics again, Eagles ahead, not a long ways as you might think. But again, the 2 categories that you just cannot ignore are the 9 aces to 1 of the Chanticleers and the 10 blocks, 10-1 out blocking. The Eagles just really dominant up at the net.
So here we go in set number 4 with the Eagles on top, 2-1, needing 1 more set win to wrap up Lutheran Northeast's 2nd consecutive state championship. Carson tries it on 2. Out of the back row, that's rolled over. Carson will set on the slide. Holly Heil delivered. Off the tip, and Heil with the kill, and the chance on top early.
Chance again here, you see that energy. They haven't lost it, that enthusiasm here. Big swing, good start here of this set number 4.
Service error. Now 5 service errors in the match for Ord. Big serving number though, the one represented by this young lady at the line right here, Kendra Dinkle, who has 5 aces in the match. And they have out-aced Ord 9-1. Punched over by Winklebauer to swing the other way into the net.
Megan Alexander trying to make that sharp cut shot, just skims it along the tape. Can't get it to clear.
Another tough serve by Dinkle outside. Carson off the block, and Carson with the kill.
Carson, they just love her energy, her passion out there, and again, she enjoys swinging, she enjoys setting it up. She is doing a great job here. She sees that block, goes that high hands, and gets it to kind of carry them off their hands.
Outside, Liz Gebhardt blocked back, and the block by Ord.
I believe Carson and Peterson involved in that block. Very solid setup.
Megan Alexander serves. On the slide goes Peterson. Tries the tip. Other way, Gebhardt.
Gets a good roll there,
really
spin
good.
on it.
Yep. Carson tried it on 2, and Carson got it. 10 kills now in the match for Nikki Carson. The 3-year starter, left-handed setter, bright future. At 6 foot, left-handed setter, it's a nice combination.
Pretty great combo, and again, just to get her aggressiveness, you add all those elements together, and she's a fun player to watch.
Into the net there, called on Ord, so the Eagles will serve. Winklebauer goes behind her to Carson. Punched over by Heil. Now a free ball for the Chants. Right down the middle, full speed comes Katie Peterson, and Peterson put it away. She's got 8 now on the night. And the Chants showing a little life here in game 4.
Quick swing there. Again, she beat that block just with that quick snap of the wrist. Being critical, getting in there quick. She's a good leaper too. Gets her up there, and a good view of what she's got in front.
Up front now, Peterson, Welniak, Carson for Ord. Strong front row. And they get a free ball to work with. Carson on 2. Found the open 4.
Just being a lefty up there opens her up, and again, to see that ball coming in and get in an attack position, and she just has such great control over that ball. She's very effective.
And the service error. 6 now. We haven't had a 5-setter since 9 a.m. this morning.
That's right. Started the day off.
Yep.
Start this session off. It could happen.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be surprised if it did.
That's right. Great block at the net. Looked like Bohe was involved there along with Gebhardt.
You can see, and really Bohe got the second hand on it. I believe it was Kelsey Dinkle on the outside started it, and Bohe did a great job continuing to finish off and pursue to close.
Dinkle with the tip. Carson blocked.
Bohe again right there. Shelby Bohe is doing a tremendous job working hard in that middle. Look at the strong, aggressive block.
Bohe and Dinkle doing damage up front. There's a Bohe-Gebhardt block. Return. Gebhardt now on the slide to Bohe. Block back, was it in? It was.
It's just kind of slow developing. It allowed the blockers to get in position over there. Bohe had a weight on it. Again, she just drugged the blocker right with her, so they were there and ready to stop her.
7-6 Chance. Welniak sends it over. Right back. Welniak bumps it again.
Neither team really in good system here. They're making shots, but nobody in system.
And finally, when Dinkle does get in system and fires away, the block is there to shut her down. 8-6 Chance.
Again, in those long rallies, when you are out of system, the team that can get reorganized first generally has the advantage, the edge in finishing and winning that long rally.
Pushed to the deep corner by Pelton. Block back, was it on the line? It was. Good block, Pelton was there, along with Sydney Crummel. Might have been Crummel with the hand on it, and a timeout called by the Eagles. So a 9-6 lead by the Chants, down by 1 here in the 4th, and they'll take a timeout with the Eagles. Well, Nebraska, it can bring inspiring, intriguing, creative, and even touching stories. They are Nebraska stories. Find out about so many things, the people, the places we love. It's about your stories. It's about Nebraska's stories. Online all the time at netnebraska.org/Nebraska stories. Storyline here tonight. Chance out quick. Takes set number 1, 25-23. Back comes the Northeast Eagles, taking the next 2 sets, 10 and 13, so dominating. But here in set number 4, the Chants have found life again. It's 9-6, they're on top, and forced the timeout by Kathy Gebhardt, head coach of the Lutheran Northeast Eagles.
The Chanticleers have been in 5. They've got here, it's taken them 5 every time. They're just kind of counting on it.
Happy birthday.
Great way to celebrate would be a team win, don't you think?
Good tip by Gebhardt. Got the pass outside the antenna. Found the open area. Powered through the block. Sydney Crummel.
Big swing there by Crummel. She just goes up and blasts that ball. Again, the Chanticleers have really come out here in set 4 just with a new sense of energy, a sense of work, taking control, taking charge here, and making this quite a matchup.
Crummel, Pelton, Alexander up front. That's Alexander with the swing. They'll go right back to Alexander again. Tip try.
Great pursuit of the ball. Great, pushes it back into her court.
Carson goes behind her.
Nice.
Right down the line goes Crummel, and Crummel off the bench, providing a spark for the Chants.
Crummel has come in here 2 big plays here she's been involved with. Here we see she's got a lot of line. She recognizes it and delivers.
11-7, service error, number 8.
That's just a killer. I mean, you make a big play there. big swing, big kill, get that ball back, the energy, and then you go back and make that error. It just really is hard to fight that uphill battle.
11-8 Chance. And the kill looked like Carson.
I believe so. Carson again just coming in, finding, you know, a way to get around that block. Here she just goes over the block.
That was Pelton, the other lefty. So Molly Welniak. Outside, Alexander, nope. Winklebauer just rolls it over. Tip try by Heil, can't find open space. Tipped again, back by Pelton, and Pelton delivers.
Pelton does a great job here, stays tied up at the net, sends it right back, right on top.
Second and final timeout in set number 4, already called by Kathy Gebhardt. So she'll try to right the ship here of the Eagles, prevent it from going to 5. And we'll be without a timeout the rest of the way. Well, log on to facebook.com/NET Sports and become a fan. You can leave questions, comments, and see what happens behind the scenes. Plus, you can follow what's coming up next on NET Sports. It's fast, obviously. It's that individuals finding out, fun and easier than ever to be part of the only statewide network on facebook.com/NET Sports. Good crowd tonight, representing both of these schools. Ord and Lutheran Northeast both traveled well. And they're getting an exciting showdown here in the state championship in Class C2. 3 champions have already been crowned today. Columbus Scotus, Howells, Papillion La Vista South. And right now, Chance leading it in the 4th, 13-8, Eagles with a 2-1 lead. And out of that timeout, they go to Bohe, and Bohe right between the block and delivers her 5th kill.
Bohe comes up and like you said, goes right at that seam. The block didn't get quite close. That's right where she took the ball and comes out on top.
Now Bohe to serve. And the ace for Bohe.
Push that up to, I believe, 11 service aces for Lutheran Northeast. And just the drive of the ball. She takes great contact, gets right in the back of the ball, and really like a real low, flat line drive ball.
Carson pushed it outside, the tip try. And wide, but touched, I believe.
No touch. Nope. They tried, blockers just missed it.
So Alexander, the tip try, just wide, 13-11 now. 2 straight points out of that timeout. Carson pushes outside. Alexander got line that time.
Big swing there by Alexander. She's explosive, and she explodes on that. Got a great ball to drive to, takes it hard line. Here you get a chance to look at it. Just well executed there, nice swing.
Toward the side of the block and straight down the line. 14-11 now. Chance with the ball and the serve.
Great serve received.
That goes off the top of the block and a kill by Megan Alexander. They call the touch.
Yes, they do.
And back in for Lutheran Northeast is Anne-Marie Becker. A 15-11 advantage for Ord. Ord came in with 6 losses on the season, 27-6. Battling, though, the 33-1 Lutheran Northeast Eagles very closely.
Big swing there by, I believe that's Gebhardt.
Overpass, got it, but touched the net.
Followed through into the net.
Followed through into the net by Megan Alexander. You saw it right away, and so did the official.
And she knew too.
So 15-12 now. Back at the line is Kendra Dinkle. punched across. No touch, long.
Just underneath it. Winklebauer just not in a great position there as she got to that ball.
Down 4 now, 16-12. No doubt about that one.
Great connection there, great timing. Again, it's critical, the timing between the middle and that setter. She does a great job here, Liz Gebhardt, taking it around that block.
Right down the middle. Can't put it away as Peterson. Now outside, Heil off the block. Good.
Great up.
Pancake kept alive.
Kelsey Dinkle giving them a chance.
Carson again. Push across.
Great decision. Great decision. Everything was happening up close to the net. Defense sits in that middle back, turn, square up, shoot it to that corner.
Great find by Dinkle. Winklebauer now at the serve. Down by 2. Carson. 12 kills now for Nikki Carson.
I believe that's 13 as we tabulate. She snuck one in there too. She is doing a tremendous job. And again, it's just fun to see the energy the team, the Chanticleers have. They're just really feeding off one another.
And that was pounded on the outside by Kelsey Dinkle, and Dinkle now with 10.
Dinkle takes this hard line shot. Look at shoulders, everything coming through the ball. Great shot.
17-15. You get the sense as that goes by with no touch that the Eagles are determined to try to not let this get to 5, where Ord is very comfortable. They've had 2 5-setters here at State already.
I think they're very comfortable, confident, as you mentioned.
Into the net, called on the Chanticleers. 17 all. And a timeout will be called by Wendy Alexander. What a 4th set we have. All even at 17.
Hello, I'm Jeff Beckman. For the past several years, I've been encouraging you to consider making a gift to the NET Endowment Fund or to arrange an estate gift that would benefit sports programming on NET. Now, a number of you have called me and donated directly to NET, or you've made provisions for estate gifts. I'd like to take this opportunity right now to say thank you. Now, for those of you who want to know more, feel free to call me to set up a confidential appointment. I'd be happy to tell you how your investment in NET Sports will preserve more than 200 hours of your favorite sports action on NET each year. Husker Volleyball and Baseball, the NSAA High School Championships, Creighton Basketball and Baseball, MAV Hockey, and more. My job here at NET is to remind you that private financial support is what makes all that possible. I found the most success in working with Nebraskans like you on a one-on-one basis. So call me today and I'll explain how your legacy can live on through a gift to NET.
Live with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney, back in Grand Island, Heartland Event Center. All even at 17, Eagles and Chanticleers. Carson right down the line. Carson pounds away, kill number 14.
She just keeps coming at you. Here she goes. They're giving her a lot of line here. As a lefty, she has to take it over across. She executes it to perfection.
Peterson, Pelton, Welniak, the front line for Ord. Goes outside and just in on the back line by Kelsey Dinkle.
Kelsey Dinkle, she's really heated up here in this set 4 late. A couple big swings down the line. Here she comes up with another power shot on the outside.
19 all. Very tight to the net. And it'll be 4 hits. So 19-18 now, Eagles. Swing long. Now a 2-point lead, a 1-point chance. We're up by 5, and now it's 20-18, Eagles on top.
And hit that 20-point mark. That's a critical point.
And another timeout called by Wendy Alexander. And the Chanticleers down by 2 now. And trying to extend this to a 5th. I'll find out what other Husker fans are saying on Big Red Wrap-Up's Facebook page. You can join today and be part of the conversation. Find us on facebook.com/BigRedWrap-Up. On certain conversations surrounding Nebraska's win today in Pennsylvania over Penn State University, or University of Penn State. 17-14 big victory for the Huskers. At least hopes of a division title still alive. Here at the Heartland Events Center, it's a state championship on the line in C2. 2018, Eagles on top. They've come from behind here in the 4th. They lead it 2-1, trying to close it out here in the 4th. Punched across by Pelton. Swing in the middle. Again, Bohe delivered, and Bohe, 7 kills now.
Bohe, just every time she comes to the front row, we keep saying her name. She's involved in kills, in blocks. I believe that's 5 kills for her.
That goes off the block and down, 21-19. 9 kills now for Katie Peterson, and she'll go back to serve. Free ball for Ord. Carson. Right on the line. Great set to Pelton, and Pelton puts it down.
Here you get a chance to see again, Pelton, another one of those lefties, takes that ball up, comes across, and again works the edges of the court.
21-20, both coaches out of timeouts. Right down the middle, hit hard, but good defense. Free ball rolled over. Outside, and the kill. Off the bench, Anne-Marie Becker from the outside.
She's done her job. Every time she's come in off the bench, she's been involved and made plays. Really, lends to, again, the deep strength of this bench.
22-20 now. Outside, Becker again, found it again. The senior Anne-Marie Becker.
You gotta love it. You wait for those opportunities, and she is actually taking it and doing an excellent job and pushing this team 2 points from another state champion.
Outside, left-handed Carson can't get it down. Make it Pelton, couldn't get it down. Off the top of the block. Carson sets outside. Alexander, 4 touches. That was into the net. State championship point in Class C2 for the Lutheran Northeast Eagles. Sydney Crummell into the game now for Ord. Championship point. Carson outside. Alexander off the block and out.
Staying alive. Again, this Ord Chanticleer squad, never say die. Never say die. They are pushing. They believe.
(24-21). Side out for a state title. pass. Good set. Block back. Great up. Just long and no touch. Winklebauer tried to keep it in.
When the team just got together again right away, you know, gathered around and composure. Let's get this done. We still are here.
Again, state championship point. They got it. Back-to-back state championships for Lutheran Northeast. So the Eagles finish the year 34-1 and take home back-to-back state championships. And the second for Coach Kathy Gebhardt. Trophy presentations, interviews, all when we come back on NET.
Power Drive electric car program gives high school students a hands-on way to apply studies. Learn about electricity and energy efficiency, and develop skills that will benefit them throughout their lives. Nebraska Public Power District encourages students and teachers to get involved. Schools have the power to make it happen. For information on Power Drive, visit oppd.com or nppd.com.
Every day here in Nebraska, you work hard to build a life for your family and take care of them. You do your part, and we're working hard to do ours. We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. From Scottsbluff to Scribner, you can count on us to help protect your family and your future. Today and tomorrow, we're here where you are, and we work for you.
NET Sports provides 165 hours of local Nebraska high school sports and collegiate sports each year, more than any other Nebraska network, on air or online in high definition. NET Sports, Nebraska's home for sports.
Along with Adrian Fiala, I'm Kevin Kugler. Don't miss the next edition of NET's Big Red Wrap-Up.
And Kevin will recap the Penn State game with Lincoln Journal-Star sports writer Brian Christopherson.
And be sure to vote in our sideline survey. At this point in the Husker season, what still needs the most work? Check us out at netnebraska.org/Big Red and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. It's the Wrap-Up right here each Tuesday on NET, Nebraska's home for sports.
Class C2 state championship is in the books. It is Lutheran Northeast winning its second straight state championship. Trophy presentation ahead. But before we do that, a sportsmanship honor to be handed out. For that, let's go down to Steve Lemon.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Awards for classes C1 and C2. We want to thank all schools, students, fans, players, and coaches for their ongoing efforts to improve sportsmanship at the state championships and throughout the year. We also thank Awards Unlimited and the Nebraska Independent College Foundation for sponsoring these awards. Making the presentations are Mike McMahon of Omaha Skutt Catholic High School, representing the Nebraska Athletic Directors Association, Darren Boyson, representing the Nebraska Coaches Association, and NSAA Board of Director Wendy Hendricks of Lincoln East. This year's Class C1 Volleyball Sportsmanship Award is presented to Kearney Catholic High School. Receiving the award is Rick Petrie and students from the Kearney Catholic. Congratulations. This year's Class C2 Volleyball Sportsmanship Award winner is UTAN High School. UTAN was unable to attend tonight's presentation, but the award will be presented at the Sportsmanship Summit Wednesday at Midland University. And now for our Class C2 medal presentation. The Nebraska School Activities Association is delighted to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Board of Director members Jay Beller from Battle Creek, Mark Norvell from Fillmore Central, and U.S. Bank Representative Ronald Garcia. Here are the awards for Class C2 runner-up, Ord High School. Will head coach Wendy Alexander and your assistants please step toward the middle of the court to present the silver medals to each team member. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 2, Katie Peterson. Number 3, Tierra Krumel. Number 4, Holly Heil. Number 5, Megan Peterson. Number 6, Melanie Reese. Number 7, Haley Orant. Number 8, Kaylee Pelton. Number 9, Sydney Krumel. Number 10, Megan Alexander. Number 11, Molly Welniak. Number 12, Sadie Arducer. Number 14, Nikki Carson. Number 15, Claire Bretthauer. And number 16, Sydney McKinney. All of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Ord High School. And now to the champions. First, head coach Kathy Gebhardt. We have a special award for you. Now, coach, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. Number 1, Mandy Eaker. Number 2, Megan Gebhardt. Number 4, Kelsey Sunderman. Number 5, Morgan Sunderman. Number 6, Natalie Goebbels. Number 7, Shelby Bohe. Number 8, Hannah Knapp. Number 9, Kelsey Dinkle. Number 10, Anne-Marie Becker. Number 11, Jill Winklebauer. Number 12, Elizabeth Gebhardt. Number 14, Jessica Masters. Number 15, Katrina Hughes. And number 20, Kendra Dinkle. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2011 Class C2 State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Lutheran High Northeast.
So congratulations to Lutheran High Northeast, their second consecutive state championship. When we come back, we'll hear from the champs. Stay with us on NAT Sports.
A diesel-powered engine on a farm works hard and operates in a grueling environment. Soy biodiesel fuels stand up to the challenge of powering farm equipment, but are also renewable and environmentally responsible as well. The Nebraska Soybean Board is committed to encouraging the use of soy biodiesel to protect the environment and sustain Nebraska's agriculture. The Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, growing opportunity from the ground up.
We'd like to say we have the good life in our state. And for more than 40 years, Nebraska Public Power District has kept the good life running smoothly for Nebraskans. We are driven to go above and beyond with a spirit to provide reliable, affordable electricity with outstanding customer service each and every day. Because in the end, we want to make the good life better for all. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
What inspired me to pursue a career in technology was the fact that I have kids. We need the internet. They wouldn't be able to do any of their research without it. It's really important for our children to think science and technology is important. I believe that all kids should look towards technology because that's where the world is going. Get involved in all of the science activities because all of that experience can lead you a long way.
To find out what you can do to inspire a young person, visit connectamillionminds.com.
Every day here in Nebraska, you work hard to build a life for your family and take care of them. You do your part, and we're working hard to do ours. We're Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska. From Scottsbluff to Scribner, you can count on us to help protect your family and your future. Today and tomorrow, we're here where you are, and we work for you.
You're watching NET Television.
I think that the mission of NET, which is educational programming, whether it's radio or television, it's a very important thing. With funding cutbacks in public schools and other areas, the gap in education is growing and NET becomes even more important in those areas.
Through a significant gift to the NET Endowment, Steve Keene is ensuring that NET will educate Nebraskans for generations to come. Call me personally if you'd like to consider making a gift to the NET Endowment.
Watch the NSAA High School Football Championships on NET1 and NET HD November 21st and 22nd. Check your local listings for game times or visit netnebraska.org.
'11 NSAA Championships, Class C2 Championship in the books, and there's the final. It was Lutheran High Northeast in 4, winning it 25-22 over Ord in the 4th. For a chat with the coach, let's go down to Kathy Wieskamp.
Well, I'm here with Coach Kathy Gebhardt. Congratulations, a big win for your team. To win one is one thing, but to win 2 in a row is quite an accomplishment.
Thank you very, very much. We sure appreciate it. These girls have fought so hard all year, and I'm just so proud of them to get here and to take care of business.
One nice thing that you had the opportunity to do is coach your daughters in this. Talk about what a neat opportunity that is. Very rare that people get to have a chance to coach 2 daughters out on the team, have state championship with them.
Yeah, it's a great blessing. You know, it's so fun to have them out there. You know, we have our challenges too, but It's great to be around them and to see them perform like this, but they have a great group of friends and teammates around them, and it's all of us together that are making this happen.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy this championship and celebrate with your family and your team.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Get a chance to bring a couple of the players in here. We'll start with Liz Gebhardt. Congratulations. Kind of hand that over to Mom. Gladly take that championship.
Yeah.
Set number, the blocking really stepped up for you. You stepped in there, I believe you had 7 blocks in the match. Talk about how that really turned things around.
Well, our team is really grateful to be here, and we know we have to work hard and keep our attitude up all the time. And it really helps when we can rely on each other. So once one of us gets going, it just kind of snowballs from there, and we all start rolling, and it's really fun.
Did you make any sort of adjustments? Because in set number 1, it was a battle back and forth. Or comes out on top. You guys came out in set number 2 on fire.
No, we didn't really make a lot of adjustments. We knew that they could change their rotation however they wanted to, because we had watched both their Hartington CC and Hastings St. Cecilia game. So we just knew to be ready for everything, and we knew that they were fighters and we had to fight harder, and that's what we did, and it worked out very well for us.
I was going to say that fight paid off. We've got a state champions fund. Congratulations and enjoy. Kendra Dinkle is our next player. We're excited. Pretty fun to carry that over here, isn't it? Great. In set number 2, service became an issue. You guys took over. You personally had 5 service aces, 3 in set number 2. Then team overall finished with 11. Talk about that service run and how that really makes a difference for your team stepping back there.
I think it just helps with the momentum, and I knew it was my last game, and I just wanted to go out there and finish it strong.
Also, as a libero, you have the opportunity to get out there. You're passing balls, you're digging balls. Defense kept the ball alive, gives your team the opportunity to run defense. Talk about, again, how you were allowing to stay in system just because keeping balls.
I didn't hear you, sorry.
Keeping balls up, being the libero, really allowing your team to stay in offense.
I feel like it's my job, and I felt like that was my role, and I felt like I needed to do that today.
So aggressive at the service line, also at the defensive helm. Did a great job. Congratulations. Enjoy that championship.
Thank you.
We got one more player here to visit with. Kelsey Dinkelman, congratulations. As a senior on this team, it's got to feel good. The 8 seniors had a lot of leadership. According to coach, it made a big difference. Talk about you guys taking on that leadership role.
Just these last 4 years, just a couple of us have been on this team forever, since like 6th grade, and just growing up together, it's just so much fun. And yeah.
As you were in that 4th set, Ord was ahead. You're getting late in the set. You know, you've swept it and had an easy trip to get here. What was going through your mind and what turned things around? You really kind of heated up in the front row. Things really turned around, and once you got to that 20 mark, you really took control.
Yeah, you just got to be mentally tough and just have faith in your teammates that you'll pull it out in the end. So.
Well, you pulled it out. You won a state championship. Congratulations. Enjoy. One more state champion in the book. Keep coming. Great matches. Back to you, Larry.
All right, thanks very much, Kathy, and congratulations once again to the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles for the 2nd year in a row, state champs in Class C2. We'll be back with a look at stats and highlights after the break.
Power Drive electric car program gives high school students a hands-on way to apply studies. Learn about electricity and energy efficiency, and develop skills that will benefit them throughout their lives. Nebraska Public Power District encourages students and teachers to get involved. Schools have the power to make it happen. For information on Power Drive, visit oppd.com or nppd.com.
They've stormed beaches and freed countries. They've raised our flag and our hope. They've been called leathernecks. They've been called devil dogs. But above all, they're called Marines.
Sports programming on NET is made possible by a gift from Harold and Marion Anderson, recognizing the importance of high school and college athletics in Nebraska.
Coming up on PBS, Women Who Rock.
Things for women in rock and roll have changed so much. Women are the top of country, hip-hop, pop, rock.
Nothing is out of reach. You just gotta say, I don't care, I'm doing it.
There's always going to be a brick wall, but there's always a way around it.
Move aside, fellas. We have arrived.
Friday night at 9 Central Time on NET1.
Don't miss our Nebraska Sports Collectors Edition on Tuesday, December 6th, right after Big Red Wrap-Up. My guests will be Johnny Rogers and other Husker, Mav, and Blue Jay guests live in the NET studio. It's a one-time chance to add some very special sports memorabilia to your collection and support NET at the same time. We've got baseball signed by Java Chamberlain, football signed by Husker Heisman winners, and much more. So join us Tuesday, December 6th at 8 Central, right after Big Red Wrap-Up.
On the next America in Primetime.
There's this belief that characters on television need to be extra sympathetic.
Really? Have you seen the show Taxi? Did you see Louis De Palma? It's not a normal person.
There are a lot of strange people in this world.
Why do we fear people who are different than we are?
Vampires often turn on those who trust them, you know.
On television, for some reason, they've all found homes. Thank you very much.
Sunday night on NET1.
So welcome back to the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island. The Class C2 state championship in the books. There's the final. It was Lutheran High Northeast knocking off the Ord Chanticleers in 4, 25-22 in the fourth. Take a look at the stats from the showdown.
Pretty even as we look across on the kills, the offensive side, defensive side digging too. But again, we look in the next set of categories, and that's a critical part. Service aces 11-1 for the Eagles. You look the opposite side, 8 errors to 4 there. Again, just a tremendous impact on the match. And also the blocks, 12-4 out blocking. That block came alive in set number 2 and never let up.
So there's a look at the final stats. Let's take a look at highlights, and you see that early on, the Eagles struggled a bit. It was the chance that came out quickly.
Liz Gebhardt there with that big block, and here you see her coming around on a slide. That became a productive approach and attack for the Eagles.
There's one of the stories of the match where aces by Northeast and really dominated that aspect of the game. So once again, congratulations to Lutheran High Northeast, their state champs in C2. You can see the combatants for B on the...
Animal agriculture is vital to Nebraska. Livestock production not only contributes to our food supply, but also helps our rural communities. Livestock provides revenue for schools, creates jobs, supports Main Street, and enhances the future for farm families. The Nebraska Soybean Board's Animal Agriculture Initiative works to encourage growth of responsible livestock enterprises to benefit agriculture and Nebraska.
Get involved in high school activities. For fall championship ticket information, visit the Nebraska School Activities Association's